very special clone high. I'll sleep when I die.
You'll die if you don't sleep!
I was thinking we could sleep together. And that was really something. But it's crap compared to this very special episode of Clone High.
Hello, it is I, Dan Patrick, here with Chris Berman. Welcome to the Clone High School Pep Rally as they prepare for the big homecoming game against arch rival Gesh.
Word, Dan. Gesh, that's genetically engineered superhuman high, has dominated the story for your rivalry.
You said an expository mouthful, my versatile friend. Clone High is yet to score a single point on Gesh.
That may change thanks to their new and extremely untested captain, Abe Weakest Lincoln.
And here comes Gandhi as school mascot DNA Dan.
And now DNA Dan will unfurl the traditional homecoming spirit banner.
My sources tell me this year it's going to say Clone High rules, Chris. Dear God, the inspirational man has been defaced by Gesh, Chris.
I've never seen a worse atrocity, Dan. And let me remind you, I was in that movie where Whoopi Goldberg coached the Knicks.
Hey, Chris, we've sure provided a lot of background information, haven't we?
We sure have, Dan. And the odd thing is, my mic isn't even plugged in.
That's nothing, Chris. I've been talking into my fist for the last 5 minutes.
Gandhi is pissed, yo. I worked my beige ass off on that banner. I'm gonna get those Gesh freaks back. Because if Mahatma Gandhi stands for anything, it's revenge. Gandhi's scream was right. The stakes were here. But now they're here. Those Gesh hoodlums are gonna feel the wrath of 104 pounds of all-beef Captain.
And the wrath of 105 pounds of grade A girl meat. I'm playing on the team this year, Captain.
Oh, Joan, you know the rules. No girls or animals can play on the boys' teams.
But I beat you every time we play.
You were keeping score? Joan, wait. Maybe you should try on my Letterman's jacket.
You mean?
That's right, Joan. I'm giving it to Cleo at the homecoming prom, and I want to see how it fits a girl.
What makes you think Cleo wants your jacket? You had one date with her and she went home with JFK.
Her house is more on his way home.
I may be blind, but I can still hear someone not following through on her jump shot. What's troubling you, Joan?
Oh, Toots, I know I can help the boys' basketball team, but the rules don't allow girls or animals.
Joni, you may find this hard to believe, but there was a time before racism was eradicated when they wouldn't let black folks play organized sport.
So racism kept you from playing pro basketball?
Yes, Joan. Yes, it did.
Oop, over here.
Yes, Joan. Yes, it did.
As usual, your words have inspired me, Toots. I know just what I'm gonna do.
Still got it. Colonel Principal, my counterpart at Gesh. Is it Jeanne d'Arc? The French name for Joan of Arc?
No, nothing like that. At all.
As your new coach, our goal is simple. To score a point.
To assure said point, we've acquired the Harlem Globetrotters playbook off the interweb.
So, John, how come I've never seen you before?
Yeah. And who was the original John Dark?
He was this explorer. Yeah, an explorer. And then he saw the Statue of Liberty and realized he'd been on Earth all along.
Wow, what a turn on. I can't believe we haven't studied that yet.
My candy sense is detecting some fresh tale. Hey, Missy, how about you and me play a little one-on-one? I'll be leaving awkwardly now.
Hey, pal, you wanna buy some speakers? See, we got an extra shipment in, and if I could just... Drive, Jenkins, drive! Okay, Holmes, lose the costume. I said take it off, you foreigner! Well, I guess we're gonna have to take it off by force. Jenkins, get back here. This thing won't budge. Alright, here, let me try the zipper. Oh my god, this isn't a kid in a costume, it's a living thing! Oh my god, he was genetically engineered with a zipper! Oh my god, who's driving the van?
Man, this locker room full of naked boys is a lot like every other locker room I've ever been in, that's for sure. Nice playing out there.
Nice? Well, thanks to all your hot dogging and point scoring, Cleo hardly noticed me.
Forget Cleo. She's a skanky hoe. Why, you'd be better off with someone like Joan of Arc.
Are you serious, John Dark? Joan of Arc?
Sure, that Joan of Arc is one tasty piece of bitch.
Well, she's smart, loyal, pretty, and I delight in her caustic wit.
But nothing. You should date the crap out of her.
Wow, me and Joan. Somehow that doesn't sound so crazy. Hey, I know what you're doing. I see right through that mustache, John. Or should I say, the guy who's trying to get me interested in Joan so he can have Cleo for himself.
No, I don't want Cleo, I want you.
To date Joan. Well, nice try, John Dark, but forget it. Cleo's my girl.
Hey, that's no way to treat a member of the team, especially one whose skin is so silky smooth. And by that I mean someone who's as smooth on the court as his skin is silky. I mean thighs are milky. I have to go. Dave Foster dads, do you mind if I watch Will and Grace with you guys?
But you usually watch Sports Center up in your room, baby.
Well, I've been thinking about switching channels, but I'm a little scared.
Well, getting into a new show can be a little uncomfortable. But once you get to know the rhythm of it, you'll be on your knees begging for more. You two girls keep it down. It's back on.
Has anyone seen my zucchini? I'm looking at you, Will and Grace.
So, John, dark and handsome, when are you picking me up for the homecoming prom?
Didn't Abe ask you?
Sure, but he's not half the athlete you are. Or man. Milk.
authorized discussion to begin. John Dark, please start us off.
I would never kiss and tell.
Intruder! Intruder!
I'm kidding, of course. Let's see. Once I met this, girl.
Yeah?
And we kissed.
Yeah?
And then we held each other until the sun came up. And then I nailed her.
Jackpot!
Was that girl someone else's girlfriend, Dark? Because you seem to be into that. You certainly don't have the moral fiber it takes to be captain, like me.
Lincoln, you're out as captain in John Dark's inn. I shall now remove your embroidered C. Why the long face? Genetics?
I never wanted you to get hurt, Abe.
It's a little late for that. You may have my captain's C, but you'll never get my other C. Cleo!
Your Cleo asked me to the dance.
You lie, Dark! I'm not talking to you anymore. There's no one I can trust. Even Joan hasn't been around recently for some unsuspicious reason. Damn it, I'm the tallest!
Perfect.
Hey, new captain. Just wanted to say that you should pass me the ball more. Because I'm always open for anything. Penny for your thoughts.
Oh, Mr. Butlertron, my friend wanted to show that girls can do anything boys can, but in the process, she ended up hurting the one boy she loves most.
Your friend should listen to her heart. I'm not programmed to wink, but if I were programmed to wink, I would have winked when I said, your friend.
Well, Mr. B, I just don't want to hurt Abe.
What would the real Joan of Arc have done?
She would have listened to her heart, and then she would have gotten burned to the stake, but what are the odds that could happen again?
38%.
Geshe, there was a time when I wanted to rip your head off and poop in you.
Geshe loved Gandhi.
And Gandhi loved Geshe. That's why I have to set you free.
Well, we're now exactly 1 minute into the contest, and it's starting to look like Gesh may have the advantage tonight.
And new captain John, dancing in the dark, hasn't taken a shot yet. He keeps passing to that gangly buffoon, Abe Lincoln.
Now these are just my bustles and kerchiefs. The rest of my delegates are festering in my PT Cruiser. With Geshe gone, my heart's just not in it. I sure hope he's okay.
What does you laughing? Taft, Napoleon, here's the stilts and the obscenely long trench coat. You know what to do.
Looks like a new player's checking into the game.
I don't think that's a regulation trench coat, Chris. And I've never seen an 8 foot 6 inch player with such tiny wooden feet.
Pass it to the Tolkien!
Joan? Hot.
Joan, how could you lie to me?
Abe, try to understand.
I understand. You sold us all a bill of goods, and those goods turned out to be bad. Then you sold me up the river.
That may be, but I sent you up that river with my heart as a paddle.
But you took that paddle and smacked me in the face. And I wear my heart on my sleeve, so when I wiped my face, I got heart all over it.
Wait, what are we talking about?
I don't know, Joan, but I do know this. You have to shoot those free throws.
No chance, Skizix. You know the rules. Enter the act you're in. Damn it! Would everyone in a fake mustache please leave? Okay, Lincoln, I trust your sideburns are real. Do this for me. Shoot the damn ball!
No, I admit it. I laughed at Joan when she wanted to be on the team. But think of it, a girl playing basketball? Pretty weird, huh? But it turns out Joan is the best player on the team. I say let her shoot!
Oh, hell, I wrote the rule. I'll just erase it. Ball is yours, Curly.
Thanks, Abe.
Score that point, John Dark. Score it like the wind.
Girl ball. I want these bad boys at Burning Man. 7 years in a row.
Let's hit it for our hero.
I'm no hero. I'm just a girl who loves basketball.
Not you, Abe. If Abe hadn't made that speech, you never would have scored. Abe, 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 Abe.
Oh, Abe, you're my hero.
And that concludes our broadcast of the Clone High homecoming game. Now stay tuned for the Mills Elementary School Dodgeball Championships.
Next week on a very special Clone High, will Abe and Cleo share their first kiss besides the one they had on the first episode? And will special guest star Ashley Angel from O-Town make me scream?